Good day, everyone on planet Earth and beyond the Earth Solar System. My name is Troy Bernier, and this is the Miami International Science Fiction Film Festival. And today we are speaking with Jasmin Hagendorfer. Yes. She is from Austria. She comes to us all the way from Austria. And she's going to tell us about her film, Musings of a Mechatronic Mistress. It's a particular purpose of Tiffany, the sex robot. In a world where technology and humanity intertwine, Tiffany is a self-aware feminist sex robot that remarks on an unparalleled journey of self-discovery. Conversing with leading experts, Tiffany confronts the societal norms, body image stereotypes, patriarchal influences that have shaped her design, and ask about queerness concerning sex tech. As debates over her societal impact surge, Tiffany navigates the complexities of interdisciplinary communication, the rise of AI companions, and the vast realm of innovative sex technology. But it is the potential for a radical shift away from human-like designs and the embrace of the individualized queer and feminist DIY, do-it-yourself, solutions that truly changes the status quo with every revelation. Tiffany's contemplative journey challenges our perceptions and compels us to question the boundaries of technology, desire, queerness, and society's expectations. That's a pretty much of a mouthful, no pun intended. Um, but Jasmine's coming to us all the way from Vienna, Austria. She's an acclaimed contemporary artist, filmmaker, and curator. Through diverse mediums, she delves into social political themes and gender identity, showcasing her works internationally. And as co-founder and festival director of the Porn Film Festival in Vienna, she intertwines feminist and queer theories with art and erotica. Her notable contributions include a TEDx talk in Vienna about the environmental benefits of quality pornography and films like Fudiask, I don't know if I got that right, Slugfest, and Musings of a Mechatronic Mistress. So let's welcome Jasmin. Guten
Hallo,
Morgen. Guten Morgen.
guten
How art thou?
Morgen. Yeah, it's more like a good afternoon here in
Oh,
Vienna.
guten Tag. Yes. I've
Yeah,
had my share of that beautiful part of Europe, in Austria, and I spent a short time. I had a very good buddy from school in Austria, and he said,
that's
"Troy,
good to
why don't you
hear.
come check it out? Come check it out." And I ended up in Tyrol, where Tyrol
Ah,
is the suburbs of Innsbruck. And,
the
oh,
suburbs of Innsbruck.
it looked
Okay,
like
good. You
yeah,
got quite far in Austria,
but it looked like Frozen. Oh, it's great.
yeah?
It's just beautiful over there. That part. And I spent 20 years over in Alsace. So
Yeah.
that's where I have a very good pronunciation of the Germanic languages and tones.
Yeah.
And
So, guten Tag, everyone. Guten Tag, alle miteinander. So, cheers. I got the Florida vibes with me. Yeah.
very nice, very nice. I have my little hot toddy here. Man, so sadly, this is a short one, so we're gonna have to schedule a longer recess together, so we could dive more. And I'll invite another friend or two, and maybe you can invite another friend or two, and we'll have a techno babble
Yeah.
fest. So, my goodness, this is a very touchy topic. This is a very
Yeah.
touchy topic, people. But don't hesitate, people, to ask questions and interact with us. We like that kind of.
Oh, totally. Feel totally free to ask anything you like. I mean, it's a weird, it's a funny, it's a important topic, but I know there always come up a lot of questions. Actually,
Yes,
yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
so I
yes,
did a film about sex
yes.
robots. Yeah.
The sex robots. Oh my God. So tell us a little about yourself, Yasmin. How did you come out into this? Where are you from? You're from Austria, but
Mhm. So I was born and raised here in Austria, not specifically in Vienna, but I'm living here in the city for about, I think, more than 20 years right
oh
now.
wow, okay,
It's a really lovely city. Yeah, I studied art. I'm doing a lot of performances, installations. So I come from the fine art sector. To be honest, so I'm an artist. This is how I studied everything.
yeah,
And filmmaking only came about, I think, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, when there was this time that was called the pandemic, and there was nothing to do for an artist and nothing to experience anymore. This
right,
is where I actually switched to filmmaking because I
right,
thought this is now the time to do something usable, to have like more like products, to don't have to interact with audiences in
yeah,
like I did in performances before. Yeah, so I'm a short-time filmmaker since some years now. I'm a curator. I'm an artist myself. I write a lot of things,
yeah.
and I think a lot of things are very much about political topics, activist topics, queer topics, feminist topics, and I love to talk about porn, sexuality, and bodies.
Uh-oh.
I hope
Okay.
YouTube doesn't cancel us for that, or the US, or even the US right now. Yeah, I
Yeah,
am.
we so as a result, we can only touch on so much of the topic because there's actually it's almost like an inquisition going on
Mm,
in the
yeah,
context of pornography or anything that resembles something that's outside the confines of the conventionality.
mm,
Let's just call it that. And
yeah,
in the state of Florida, there's already been laws on it.
mm,
And now, since we have a new presidential administration, and there are changes upon.
mm.
Okay,
True. That's.
so the festival itself is a nonprofit
Mm,
institution, which is very, very different, but it has a level of strength and power as a result. So we, in essence, have to navigate within these constraints, and we can't go too far
mm,
outside. Otherwise, we're gone. Poof.
mm.
You know.
I know. I think I'm knowing quite well what you're talking about. I'm also doing some festivals here in Vienna. The one that I'm mainly doing and right now concerned with is the Porn Film Festival,
Uh-oh.
as it is called. And it's a festival about everything about this genre that's not mainstream. So we want to show, hey, guys, girls, there is so much outside to experience. There is so much more than you normally just consume, and really
Yes.
want to talk with
Yes.
people about their sex life, how, what do they watch, why do they watch, and really to strengthen a better societal change, because I think this genre especially needs it. It takes up a lot of space of the internet,
Yeah.
and I think we all would be ready for a change to see better things, better futures, better human interactions. Let's call it like that.
Yeah. Yes. So man, there's so much we can cover in here. We're going. You're gonna receive at least an email. There's gonna be a future conversation on this because there's so much that we can dive into, and there's another venue that will be able to take this further. But for starters, here they are downloading your trailer, so we make sure we have a fresh one up there. But I want to also mention, well, question. I want to question that for what reason, right? Hold on a second. Where's my thingy here? So for what reason did you find yourself, why did you come up with the name, the Mechatronic? Like, where does this Mechatronic comes
Um,
from? That sounds very anime in some way.
Well, first of all, the very first moment I started to thinking about names for it is it's like it's a short documentary. But it has also like this fictional character to the film, so it's kind
Hmm.
of
Hmm.
both actually.
Hmm.
And I was always like, what should I do with the topic? What name should I choose? And one decision to bring up a film name for me is, first of all, to not make it explicit, because this will harden anything in your film journey. The very
Yeah.
moment you kind of have specific words inside of it, well, they will downrate you. They will not allow you to put this and there, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But of course, concerned the mechatronic part of the name, there is a department of the university in Vienna that is called Mechatronic Research, and I know them a little bit, and I also talked to them a little
Wow.
bit. One of the persons is actually inside of the movie,
Uh-huh.
so I kind of like how the mechatronic came inside, and I wanted to have something like really nice sounding and like something a little bit out of, yeah, we're talking about a sex robot.
Wow.
Like Mechatronic Mistress is the go-to.
Wow. That's very that's actually has a so it has a consensus, and that's valuable. I've just never heard that terminology, mechatronic. But I know the word mecha. Mecha is very popular word in the anime, Robotech,
Mhm.
Macross world, Gundam, all of these types of things. So what was some of the challenges that you had? You created this doll like figure, and we're going to
Mhm.
bring the trailer up so people can see this. But you created this doll like figure. What went into the production of this?
Yeah, first of all, I was invited to do the filmmaking from the European Union as part of a research project, a really big research project about ethical guidelines on sex robots. Should there be any, or should there not be any? And if yes, like what actually? So
Hmm.
this is how this all came about. That he reached out to me as a filmmaker because they said a part of the project can be an educational film. So, Yasmin, you're concerned with sex, technology, pornography. Do you want to step into that? And I said, fucking hell yes, I want to. Totally yes.
Oh,
It's like really a super interesting topic. I mean, like especially when you talk about sex robots,
right.
people have so many visions already. People have so many images in their heads,
I bet.
and I think especially when we talk about science fiction, that's really the point where all the sex robots were created, where all the like kind of ideas came from. There
Yes.
is this
Yes.
whole idea of this femme fatale robot coming over a planet or an uh, I don't know, a team of explorers, whatsoever it is. This is in films, this is in literatures, and this really coined totally the image of what we perceive today as a sex robot. And
Yeah.
um, for example, one fun thing is there are not that many of them out there. There is
Mm.
just two, like literally two of them out there.
Oh,
So
really?
not that there's not an army of sex robots taking us over. This is not happening. Unfortunately,
Well, not that
um,
I would know, but
it's just really two of them. But like this whole genre of film, of literature has created such a big image that robots are like right around the corner, and we
I,
have
I
to.
can only say that years ago, I remember when I first heard about this topic, that Japan was being overrun by these types of robots. You
Nah,
know,
totally. Most of them are just solely puppets. This is what they are. Some of them have like a little bit of movement. Somewhere they can move their head or maybe like their hand. Uh, but to really call them a sex robot, they would also have like artificial intelligence would have to be integrated in
Right.
them, and they would have to really kind of how should I coin this? They should like really learn and act on their environment, and
Sure.
most of
Sure.
them don't do this. So they are really just puppets normally. They have a little bit
Right.
of movement, but nothing more. even though a Chinese company, I think right now, like 1 week ago or
Mm,
something like
mm,
that,
mm.
already pronounced that they will have new sex robots ready. But so far, there's only two existing. So yeah, well,
Oh,
and
oh my God.
even though there
So
is so little things of them, they have
yeah.
like researches going on in research in universities.
Mhm,
There are
mhm.
big departments concerned with that, but yeah, it's only two.
Can
Let's
we
see.
show the trailer?
Yeah, of
Okay,
course. Go
let's
for
show the
it.
trailer. Hold on, here we go.
We're programmed to recognize ourselves out in the world.
You're living deep, very deep in the uncanny valley.
This message that there is the fembot that is dangerous but alluring and sexy.
Es ist natürlich auffallend, dass hier eben eine einzige Personengruppe dargestellt wird als Sexroboter.
And yours is just one, and very boring, to be honest.
Yes, it is a question of capitalism as well.
It's just deemed to be political.
Processing. And what's the problem with that? Sex robot executing.
Oh wow. Man, my goodness. So let me do this. We're a little short on time. So two questions. The first one is what kind of pushback have you experienced since this film has been made, or as it was made? I'm sure there's been pushback.
There's been a little, also it's sometimes hard to bring the film inside festivals actually, because some are very concerned about the topic. They don't want to have like a sexual connotated topic inside their festival. They don't think that the audiences are ready for that, even though it's a very funny and entertaining film.
Wait, is this primarily in Austria or in certain
international? I would
countries?
say this is really like internationally. I think I made it quite far. Like I think the festival played so far like 40 or 45 festivals, so that's quite a lot. Actually, I was like very like happy with that.
Yeah.
A lot of the festivals, although were like erotic festivals or like porn festivals, but all the big like documentary festivals and stuff like that didn't want to touch it. They said like, oh my God, it's sexuality, it's porn. No, we don't want to talk about that. We don't know.
Did you send it to Sitges? Did you send it to Sitges?
Sitges? I think so, yes.
They played it?
Send it no.
Really? With the gore that they play?
Yeah, totally. But I think people have no problem like showing blood and intestines and murdering of other people than to show like a sex robot not in action, but a sex robot dressed up and interviewing people.
In an augmented Barbie doll. What kind of problem with that? Oh man, we're in interesting times.
But mainly because the content, because the experts inside this are all researchers and like the big figures internationally wise concerned with sex robots, sex technology. There is even Jason Scott from the Internet Archive inside of it. So I had like really different views and persons like being interviewed from the doll, like on the perspective of like what's going on with sex robots.
Sure.
But still, there is, of course, all the experts talk about sex, they talk about porn. And this is not for everybody in every festival. And also for the funding agencies. Well.
I'm flipping this in Utah, I'll tell you that right now. Okay. So what's next for Jasmin? What's next for you?
What's next for you? So the next goal for Tiffany, the Musings of the Mechatronic Mistress, we will be played at the big documentary festival in near Prague. That's nice. And for me, actually, I'm in the process of doing my first feature-length documentary film.
Oh,
So this is what I'm kind of like
Congratulations.
trying to establish and do right now, although it's totally a different process and really takes a long time. Oh my God.
Yes. Yeah. Time and resources. Time and
Yes.
resources. If the more that you're doing it yourself, the more it's going to take.
Mm.
And, so you need some
Yeah,
of those euros.
yeah, yeah,
You need
of
some of those
course.
Deutschmarks. Actually, you don't use Deutschmarks anymore, but some of the, you need some currency, and do a fundraiser or two, and that'll bring.
And the next thing that I'm also doing within the next weeks, I'm also concerned with a festival that's really just focused on sex and technology and how those two topics intertwine. I'm the curator of the festival, so this will happen from the 6th to 9th in March in Vienna. It's like more like a conference and art festival. But yeah, this is the next goals that I'm kind of like reaching to.
Awesome, that's fantastic. Congratulations, and we look forward to hearing more about the Mechatronic Mistress as well as you, Jasmin. So please keep us informed with the progress and your future endeavors. And
thank you
definitely,
so
folks,
much for inviting me.
please stand by for Sunday evening. We have the awards, live awards for the festival. So, Jasmin, thank you so much. Stand by, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Yeah, cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Prost.
Prost, yeah.
Wow, that was something, wasn't it? All right, folks. Just we're off to the next clip. We thank Jasmin and Tiffany for joining us. It was very, very interesting topic, and it's going to go deeper, no pun intended. But we look forward to hearing more from them. Till the next show. Thank you.